Why do I prefer a fixed blade? Well, ease of use. It's as easy as grabbing that thing and getting it out of there, and it is into play. I don't have to open it. I don't have to do anything special to get it out of my pocket or to unclip it or any of that thing, anything like that. All I have to do is grip it and rip it, and we're ready to go. And also, to take it a step further, the fixed blades that I prefer are the ones that most easily incorporate themselves into my boxing skill set. A punch dagger such as the El Nino from ShivWorks is an excellent choice. I like that. It's on the waistline, or it's on the belt forward of the hips. On my left side is where I carry mine. So I come down and I come up, and there it is. And it's in my hand and it's ready to go. And now my jab really has a little more sting on it. The same with the regiment blade. This is an excellent choice as well. Come down, get your grip, come up, it's right there. All I got to do is I make a fist and I just punch, just like I would if I were boxing. And so that's why I prefer a fixed blade. It's so easy to use. It's so simple. Even the Disciples, again, ShivWorks product, the Disciple, it's a fixed blade. It's straight on. I usually use these in reverse grip, point down versus point up, point down, and just, again, it's almost like a hammer fist, like a back fist type blow, and right into play. Same with the clinch pick, again, ShivWorks product, but again, as soon as I grip it, pull it out, it's in play. It doesn't take a whole lot to get it moving, as opposed to a folder, which takes a little more, like 1 or 2 more steps to get that into play. It's not the end of the world, and like anything, if you train hard, if you train consistently, you will pretty much be able to negate any disadvantage that you have in choosing to carry a folder. Again, we have to look at what are the ramifications of carrying a fixed blade. In certain jurisdictions, you could get yourself jammed up on that. My recommendation is don't do anything that's going to get you or draw attention to yourself or get you in a position where you are being searched, and then there won't be an issue. It's one of those things where if I'm going to carry a tool, I want that tool to be purpose-built, and ease of use is super important to me. And so a fixed blade checks those boxes. It's purpose-built. It's easy to use. You don't need a whole lot of training to be able to just grip it and rip it and start jamming somebody. And also, it's really hard to mess it up. There's also the issue of when I get a folder in my hand, flipping manipulations. We'll go over that in another video. There are some very robust ways to use a folder, and I'm down. I carry a folder, especially for utilitarian purposes. If I need to cut something or if I'm working on something, then I like to have a good sturdy folder on me. But again, if I'm fighting for my life, or if I'm in a situation where I need to access this tool and have it as ready to go as possible, as quickly as possible, the fixed blade is going to win every time. That's not to say that with enough training and enough dedicated effort, proper dedicated effort, meaning you go to somebody and get some good training on how to do this from the start, you lay a good foundation, you can get a folder into play. I have friends that can get a folder into play almost as quickly as I can get a fixed blade into play. And that's just as a result of them putting diligent effort into it, because it's what they have to do. It's what they're forced to carry due to the laws of the land. And I understand the argument about the law is only the law as far as I'm going to abide by it. And I get it. But the other side of that is jobs, professions, all those kind of things. If you get jammed up at work and for whatever reason, that's up to you, man. It's a choice you got to make. I know what I do, and I'm not going to put that on anybody else. But for our purposes, for this discussion, that's why I choose fixed blades. They're so easy, man. It's just so easy to be like, I'm in play. That's it. We're good. I don't have to do anything else. I don't have to flip. I don't have to extra motions, nothing. It's grab, pull, in play. Those are my thoughts, man. That's why I like to do what I do. In the future, I'll put a few videos up of me training with fixed blades, and I'll take you through my progression and how I like to work up with those things every day, do some drive practice with the inert trainers, and keep my skills as honed as possible, because you just never know. But I'm also a giant knife nerd. I have all kinds of knives, really expensive stuff, all the way down to something I saw on a truck stop or gas station I just thought was cool. I had to have it. I nerd out on that stuff, man, and I hope you feel the same way. I look forward to sharing that with you guys in the future, and I'd love to hear your thoughts and what you've trained in and the different things you've searched for and the instructors you've sought out. And man, let's get after it a little bit.